Welcome to the introduction on the City Planning Project. For this project, students will use a combination of geometry and algebra. The goal of the project is to design a two-dimensional representation of a city which meets certain geometric criteria and to justify the geometric properties using algebraic concepts. The City Planning Project will focus on three different Common Core state standards. The first, use coordinates to prove simple geometric theorems algebraically. The second, prove the slope criteria for parallel and perpendicular lines and use them to solve geometric problems. And lastly, use coordinates to compute perimeters of polygons and areas of triangles and rectangles. For the project, students will be working to meet four different objectives. First, students will be able to design a city plan using geometric properties and validate the properties with algebraic concepts. The second, students will be able to justify lines or line segments as parallel, perpendicular, or intersecting based on slope. Third, students will be able to classify triangles and quadrilaterals plotted on the coordinate plane using algebra to justify properties. And the fourth, students will be able to calculate the area and perimeter of triangles and quadrilaterals on the coordinate plane. To complete the project, students will be using computers in the web-based mathematics program GeoGebra. In GeoGebra, students will design their city on the coordinate plane, which will allow students to justify the geometric criteria of the city with algebra. The project will be completed in three different parts. Part 1 of the project is to design the roads of the city. In GeoGebra, students will model roads for their city using the line segment, and ray tools. The roads will be designed to be parallel, perpendicular, or intersecting to each other. Students will justify and support the geometric relationships of the roads using the algebraic concept of slope. Part 2 of the project will be placing buildings and locations into the city plan. Students will use GeoGebra's polygon tool to place different types of triangles and quadrilaterals in their city plan. Each building will be given a different location name, such as a bank, hospital, post office, or my favorite, school. Again, students will use algebraic concepts to justify each building's shape using slope and distance of its sides. For the third and final part of the project, students will calculate the perimeter and area of each building or location on their city plan. To do the calculations, students will use the algebraic concept of distance on the coordinate plane. During this part, students will need to record their work and calculations, which will be submitted with their final city plan to receive credit. While completing the city planning project, students should be aware of how they will be assessed. Students' final city plan, complete with the algebraic justifications for each geometric property and the calculations of each building's perimeter and area, will be graded according to this rubric. Students should pay close attention to what is expected in each category while creating their city plan. At this time, you should have a general understanding of the city planning project and its purpose. For more details and information about the city planning project, please visit my website and click on the City Planning Project. Thank you for watching.